Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on how I do my makeup, but the main focus is actually going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I am so glad I finally got my hands on this palette, and I know I'm late to the trend, but I wanted to wait to make sure that this is exactly what I wanted, because this is my very first palette that I own. This is an awesome palette. I highly recommend it to anyone. This palette is awesome. It has 35 amazing colors. Anyways, I love that palette. It is awesome. And if you want to know how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and start doing my face makeup. So what I like to use is this e.l.f. primer. It's just from the drugstore. It's the Poreless Face Primer, and I like to just put it all over my face. I'm gonna take a little bit, just like that much, rub it, and I kind of just put it where I have more pores that I would like to fill it, and it's majority on my cheeks and my nose. And I like to press it in as well, so it actually gets in instead of just sitting on top of the skin. Next step, I like to just go into my face. My foundation, which I am using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I'm in the shade Creamy Vanilla. This is what it looks like. I'm almost out of it, so the pump doesn't really work very much, so I literally have to just get it out of the bottle and put it on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to just take this Crown brush. It's the knockoff to the Artiste brush. I got it in my BoxyCharm, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. This is not my color, and it does oxidize, so I'm just putting it more down on my neck and on my ears, stuff like that. Now that I got my foundation on, I'm actually going to go in with concealer and put that underneath my eyes and any spots that I want to be covered up, like acne. And I'm just going to be taking the Fit Me concealer in the shade 10. It's Light Ledger. Yeah, let me just go with that. Again, if you see me looking off this way, I have a mirror right here, so that's another reason why I'm looking this way instead of right at the camera. I'm trying my best to just look over at the camera, but when I'm applying stuff, I'm gonna look over here. And then now I'm just gonna cover up any problem areas that I have. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my dampened sponge and just conceal it out. I'm also going to be putting it on top of my eyelid because I don't have eye primer, so I'm just gonna make this as a primer. And I find that this works out just as good as a primer for me. I don't find any creases or anything with my eyeshadow throughout the day. Okay, next I'm actually going to be setting my face all over with the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm just gonna take some of the powder and just put it all over my face. And I'm gonna be taking just this big face powder brush and just dab it all over my face. So after I'm done with the powder, I actually like to go in with my contour and do that. So I have, the only contour palette that I have currently right now is what I got in my BoxyCharm a long time ago, and I apologize, it's a little dirty, but it is the Highlight and Contour Palette by IBY. and I love this. I literally use this all the time. My two shades that I love to use are this one, and I've hit pan in it, so I use this one and this one. And I also like to use this for eyeshadow sometimes, but now that I have like my actual first eyeshadow palette, I will just be using that instead of this anymore. So I'm just gonna take this, it just says Deluxe Fan. I like to use it as a contour because it really gets in to my cheeks. So what I do is I just mix these two together, tap off the excess, and just start contouring. Okay, so now I'm gonna bronze up a little bit. I'm gonna take just this darker shade with the big brush and tap it off and just bronze up the face a little more. Okay, I don't do a lot because I don't want my face super dark. But next I'm going to do is my eyebrows, and I will go ahead and do them off camera. If you want a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, then just comment down below and I will totally post a video on how I do my eyebrows. Okay, now that my eyebrows are done, I am going to jump in and do my blush and, well, actually, just kidding. We're gonna do my eyeshadow. So today we are using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am so excited to use this. I did use this once before, but I was trying to film a video and my camera had died. So yeah, we're gonna try and do this again, and I'm sorry that I have y'all zoomed up so y'all can see me better, but I have my hair in a bun, so my hair it looks like a bald. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm gonna try to recreate the look I did last time with this palette, because I really loved the way that I did my makeup. So I'm gonna try and recreate it. But this is the palette if you have not seen it yet. It is awesome. What really stood out to me is these colors right here. I'm not going to use those colors today. I'm kind of doing like a more like fall look, I guess you could say. I'm gonna be using like maroon and reds and browns, stuff like that. I'm gonna take this brush, and it is just a flawless all over shadow, but I'm gonna use this for my crease. And it's from, all these brushes are from Ulta, except these brushes. These ones are from, it just says Beauty for Professional. My mom got them for me a long time ago. I don't have fancy brushes, so I'm just going with what I have. But I'm going to be taking this shade, the second shade in the palette right here. I'm going to be, and it's called Beam. I'm going to be taking that and putting that all over my lid. Okay, and then I'm going to be going in with this third color right here, and this one is called Silk Cream, and this is going to be my transition shade. So I'm just going to put this all over my crease. I'm going to scoot up just a little bit for y'all. Okay, now that we got that going on, I'm gonna take the shade, I'm gonna take this shade right here, and it is called Pooter. And I'm gonna put that more, I guess, just kind of over where I put the other shade to make it a little darker. And I did take it up a little higher than my crease. so it's not just like right there in my crease. This one is a little bit in the crease and above the crease. Again, I'm not a beauty guru, so I don't know all the terms and everything. I'm trying the best I can, and I'm still using the same brush. I just kind of wiped it off. What the brush looks like, it's a little smaller. And I'm gonna take this shade, right here. And this shade is called Buns. And I am just going to just put it right here in the outer V to just kind of darken it up just a little bit. I'm actually going to darken it up a little more. I'm going to put the maroon in it now, and I'm going to take that first brush that I was using again and just go in with this shade right here. And this shade is called Jax. It's right next to the one I just used called Buns. And I'm just going to put this kind of more on the outer V again. Now that I have that, I'm going to darken it up just a little bit more, and I'm going to be taking the shade right here, and this one is called Central Park, and I am just going to dab it a little bit and put it more in the outer V to make it more smoky. Okay, so after that, now I'm just going to put on a little shimmer, and I'm going to be taking just this Ulta brush. It says eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use it. It's a flatter brush. I'm just going to use it to pack on my lid. Okay, I'm actually going to be taking this shade right here, and this one is called SBN. Okay, and now I'm going to be taking this first shade in the palette, and it is called Enlight, and I'm just going to be putting it on my finger, and I'm going to put it in my inner corners to brighten it up. Okay, now I'm going to do the under. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go in with the same transition shades that I used on the top, and I'm going to put it underneath on the bottom. And then I might just use a little more of the maroon. I might use some of the maroon on there as well. So I didn't tell you what shades I used. I will just let you know what shades I did use. I went in with the Silk Cream, which was this one right here. And then next I went in with this shade right here, which is Pooter. And then I went in over here to this shade and used Buns. And then I used Jax as well underneath my eyes. So that is all for my eyeshadow. I am going to put on some mascara, and I will be right back. I put mascara on. I actually didn't even do, like, I don't have false lashes, and I don't know how to apply them, so therefore I don't wear them. But now I'm going to do some blush and some highlight. For my blush, I wear the Wet n Wild one, and it is in Mellow Wine. It's a very pretty, I don't really know, darker one. I don't like baby pink blushes. I just like the darker blushes. So I'm gonna take some of that, tap off the excess, and just put it all over my cheeks. Okay, and then after I'm done with the blush, I like to go in with my highlight, and I am using the Ofra in Rodeo Drive. I actually said it right this time instead of Rodeo Drive because I'm from Texas and that's how I say it, but whatever. I'm gonna say it supposed to be said, Rodeo Drive. Last but not least is lips. I'm actually gonna go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte. This is the Candy Johnson one, and this one is Freshly Baked. I'm just gonna put this all over my lips, and I love this lipstick. It smells amazing. It smells like cupcakes. All right, and this is the finished look. I'm gonna get closer for you for a little bit, and I will actually be taking these off. And this is the eyeshadow. I really hope y'all guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming this, and I apologize for my voice. I am just getting over being sick, and I really had fun with this, and I love, love, love this palette. There is so many looks that I'm gonna be using with this, so like even if I don't film it, like whenever I get ready and stuff. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please give it a big like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
This is the face that we're trying